This one, I was so excited to get. Mine unfortunately just came today, so I haven't rolled out on it yet. I do think Marcy got to play with it. This is actually the #1 product in this week's launch week. They are crushing right now. It is called the Baxsi, and this thing, hopefully, Marcy's going to tell us that it makes her back feel like $1 million when you roll on this. I mean, this, I will say, I opened it, I played around with it, I watched the instructional video. This is very, very high quality. This, I'm like excited to jump on this. This isn't a foam roller. This isn't, you know, a cheap little back, you know, thing that you get from the store. This is really nice. And I do think you were telling me before we went live that you had a chance to kind of play with it a little bit. But for those of us with the lower back pain, this thing might be a game changer.
Yeah. I'm starting to think, Greg, that you're picking these products because you're tired of hearing about my back pains because you're giving me so many great solutions. And every time I see one come up on a new product launch, I'm like, oh God, we got to get that. And so this was one that, as you can imagine, I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about it, but boy, I'm having trouble with my low back. So again, could not have come at a better time. I'm loving trying all of these different back innovations out. This one I was particularly looking forward to because it really is all about that low back. It's about the SI joint, the sacroiliac joint. And for those who don't know what that is, you probably don't have back problems yet. But what it is basically the joint that connects the back to the pelvis, to the pelvic bone. And it's a very important joint. And most people that have back issues, it somehow relates directly or indirectly to that SI joint. And to my knowledge, there's never been a product developed to loosen that tightness that can happen with your SI joint. This was developed by a physical therapist, a very well-known, very fun. I watched a couple videos with him that were a lot of fun. I don't know if he's in the chat. I was praying he is, because maybe he'll jump in, but because I have some questions and I think it's so smart. But what I know is that people that go to him for physical therapy think he is just the bomb, and evidently his hands work magic because he knows how to do that massage and that sort of manipulation is not the right word, but the adjustments, not chiropractic, but to get in there and open up that SI joint and loosen it. And what happens when you loosen that SI joint is kind of miraculous. And so what he's done basically with this is he's sort of almost recreated his hand. So this is almost like his hand. And depending on whether, for me, it's my right side, but it could be your left. So obviously you're going to turn it this way or this way. You're just going to lay down on it. And he has a video that shows you exactly how to find your SI joint. So you know right where it is. And so he makes it very, foolproof. Really can't mess it up. And you put this right in that joint, and then he gives you 4 simple exercises to do once it's right there. And so you're basically going to start by just having your feet flat, and you're going to sit there for X amount of seconds. I think he suggests like 20 to 30 seconds for that. Then you're going to bend your knees and still keep it there. And that's position number 2. Then you're going to take your knee and open it out. That was the game changer for me, was the opening it out. That really loosened it up for me. That video that you just saw with him jumping, they say that opening up and loosening that SI joint can really improve your explosive ability. So your ability to jump. And so he, after using Baxi, was able to jump 5 more inches in height. And if you go on and read reviews on Baxi, you will be blown away at the number of people that said, I've been in physical therapy for so many years, nothing would work. I tried Baxi and it was the game changer. So I couldn't have been more excited to receive this. You're seeing that there are 2 different pads. So it comes with the green pad affixed, attached to it. You can very simply change it out to the blue pad. And if you do decide to change it out, what you're basically doing is just getting a firmer touch. So basically this one is just a little more gel-like, and the other one is just a little bit firmer. I'm going to stick with this one for a while. This one feels perfect for me. Just got to start using it a couple days ago, but super hopeful because I did go through all 4 of the exercises. I did follow his video to position it perfectly, and I felt tremendous relief for an extended period of time that I have not felt during this back issue. And so I can imagine using it every day, maybe even a couple times a day. It's really going to make a difference. And for me, someone that travels, I'm always on the go at the office. It's so little that I can just, do I have the little pouch? Oh, here it is. Comes with this pouch. So it's just in my purse at all times. And so I can just pull it out in my office, lay down here on the floor and do it. And it's got, here's that second attachment that just very easily attaches. Again, this one's a little more firm than the other one. So this is his hand basically in there giving you that massage to release that SI joint. Very, very smart.
Very smart, very cool product. Like I said, number one on Grommet this week, 271 upvotes and climbing and counting. Huge Grommet discounts. One of those, you know, again, at this price point, $100 basically retail, $99.99. 20% discount gets it to $80. And look, that's like what, one chiropractic appointment, and you get to keep this thing at one PT, you know, even with like a copay or something, you know.
That's what I was just going to say. No. I wish it was $80 for one PT appointment. God.
Right.
Yeah. They're more like $2 to $250 nowadays, which I can't believe. So when I saw best money you could ever spend, $80 on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love this. Love this product. So many people out there are hurting. Give this a try. Baxi, you are doing incredible. Thank you so much for being a part of Grommet Live today and closing out the show. Love this product.